Oh, how is Gaius' hair still half shaved after like 2 weeks?
Oh, I just shaved it again. It was really hot, so
keep
I'm
cutting
shaving
it.
this shit. Yeah.
Fucking Zuko.
Cool. Just need to get the scar. How committed am I to the cause?
Just get your girlfriend to punch you in the face. And you'd be like,
She does already,
No.
bro. Joke's on you.
You should get really committed and just get water poured on you.
Fuck. What?
Okay.
Alright. Cool, I think we're live, yeah?
I don't know.
Yes, I think so.
Alright, welcome back everyone. How many I don't think it's refreshed, so I don't know how many viewers we actually have. Welcome back
0.
to our first campaign of Sumimasen, Kavinos Origination. This is episode 8 now. So episode 6 had a bit of a technical difficulties, and then we're back to 7 last week, and then we took a week off because we didn't really want to see you guys, and then now we're back here. So episode 8. We'll probably get into a recap soon. I don't think we have any announcement.
No.
Yeah, I think we're good. So let us just launch straight into it. Let's play some D&D. Thank you, Bex.
D&D.
Well, it's not. You always pass it on to me, but technically,
Oh yes.
my
Thank you,
question is
whoever-
always the same. My question is always the same. Who is going to do the recap?
Who hasn't done it?
Who's the final boss?
I haven't done it, but I don't remember what happened.
to be very honest, yeah, I'm pretty similar.
It's been 2 weeks. I just remember. I think my character's hiding behind a chair, and then.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh,
It's
boy.
fine. I can do it. I'll do it. Because we had a break, I'll do it. Okay, so the party left the Bronze City on the lightning rail. And on the lightning rail, they did some downtime. They talked to some of the nobles, got to know a little bit of the Golden City itself, got to find out a little bit of how it works, the different districts and stuff like that. However, as the party was having their downtime and pretty much just waiting for the journey on the train to end, there was a sudden object that landed on the side of the train. And the party soon realized that there were people on board this dragonfly like looking contraption. And so they took off, landed into the cabins, and started to search for what it seemed like they were searching for someone. The party kind of realized belatedly that they were potentially looking for their group of adventurers, and so they immediately prepared an attack, an ambush. However, the party did not expect that there were so many people, that there were so many assailants.
Mhm.
And so, when the combat began, they did manage to take down, I believe, one of the clockwork hooded, cloaked assailants, but there were many humanoid spellcasters that were behind. Ketmang went down. Soul took many scorching rays to the chest. Van protected Alina when Alina was about to get hit. Van stood in front, managed to take the hit, but is at 1 health. And so, as a last stage resort, Soul decided, okay, I'm gonna plant this improvised grenade that I made onto the coupling, the carriage coupling, and hope that this improvised grenade will at least decouple the train. And so we ended the last session with the end of the round,
Yeah.
where the grenade went off,
Yeah.
and then there was a huge explosion, there was smoke, and you see one of the attackers fly forward into the carriage, now prone on the floor. And as we wait for the dust to settle, that's where we ended the last session. So we will just go right back into it, essentially. Right back into the lightning rail.
Moment of truth.
Right back into combat.
Oh, we are so fucked.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Everybody see it?
Yes.
Not yet.
So this one's prone. Okay.
Zoom
Yes,
out,
so it's
bro.
prone.
Yeah, it's just taking its sweet time.
The first thing that you notice, as before the dust even completely settles, is the wing of the dragonfly-like contraption that is sticking out of the side is on fire
Oh,
and it's burning.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's that plan gone.
Alrighty then.
Plan B in the fucking game.
Alrighty.
Okay, straight to plan C, boys.
I did not even know this was a plan, but
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh no.
wing on fire. The
So,
train
actually,
itself.
Sorry, Max, but just before that, while we were on the hill, probably would have looked and seen, like, what's south of us? Like, is it a door or is it just, it ends kind of thing?
There are
with
more
the noble
carriages.
cabins.
So there's
There
more
are more
carriages.
There are
Okay,
more
okay.
carriages at the back.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you decouple this train, you would probably be decoupling it like half the train, maybe.
Oh.
Anyway, sorry, yeah.
So as you all stand, some of you coughing from the smoke, you see as the smoke starts to just there's still smoke, but as it starts to clear to the point that you can see it, the carriage before you is still connected to the train, but you can see that the cabin that you're in is starting to shake left to right, as though it's been loosened, so to speak. Yes. And so, that's where we will start the combat.
Bro.
I'm having a nap, bro. See you later.
I'm about to join you.
Sorry, my bad. I'm making my next character. Carry on.
With that being said, and as the dust clears, you hear coming in from the other side of the cabin, just voices, similar voices to those that you heard from before, and they go, "What the fuck just happened?" And there was another one that goes, "I think there's a bomb? There's smoke and fire." So, the one that is top of the round, one of the spellcasting mages, he's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is one of those that does not really have too many spells left, and so he pulls out a rapier, just a normal, regular looking rapier, and slowly starts to like gingerly make his way across. And as he stands near the door, he shouts back, that's a bit dangerous. I don't think we should really be moving." And someone at the back goes, "Just go. We have an item to find." That's the end of his turn. And the next one moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What can they see? They can see Alina. And so
Just take my thing. I don't want it. Just leave me alone. Just fucking have it.
they're gonna cast Scorching Ray, their last Scorching Ray.
Come on, you resistant, and it's gonna miss. I know it.
First roll of the day, 11.
Alright, I have to get
Ooh.
She does have mage armor still.
Goodness.
Yeah.
So it
that-
misses,
Yeah.
okay.
Nice.
Second roll of the day,
Oh. Shit.
7.
That's a miss.
Yes.
Third roll of the day,
No.
17.
Bro.
Yeah, that's.
Sorry,
Ah.
it might do 1 damage.
Do you have shield? No, it doesn't.
I have
No,
mage
shoe doesn't work. Shoe doesn't work. So as you see through the smoke, 3 beams fly out from the cabin before you. Perhaps because of the smoke, the spellcaster wasn't really able to hit you with 2 of the first beams. So 2 of the first beams explode to your side, and for a moment you're like, whoa. But then the third beam flies towards you and it hits you squarely in the shoulder. You take 12 points of fire damage, but reduced to 6 because you're resistant.
So do I just go to 0 then, or do
You
I
just
go
zero.
to minus
You,
six?
you just go to 0.
Yeah,
Minus
unconscious.
4.
And you see, as the smoke starts to fill this cabin, Alina as well crumples onto the floor.
Yo,
Okay,
welcome
end of
to
that
the
turn.
club, brother.
Oh.
Cat monk. Death saving throw.
I already rolled my death saving throw, right?
No, this is your turn again, so you have to roll another.
So I just
It's
keep
another
going.
death.
It's out of 3.
You keep rolling until you get 3 successes or 3 failures, or someone picks you up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. If you get 3 successes, you stabilize and you don't need to do it anymore.
I believe the previous time you got a success.
16.
Yeah, you have one.
Okay,
Alright.
so
Nice,
there's two successes. There's 2 successes. Okay, so there's a chance you can still get back up. End of Catmonk's turn as you're bleeding out. The world is black. Nad. You see Alina just crumple before you. The smoke starting to fill the cabin now from the front.
This
Fan the
person's
flame.
this person's prone, right?
She's prone on the ground. Yeah, she's prone on the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna take. Oh, Whoa! Okay, what I'm gonna do? I don't know if this is action or bonus action, so you tell me, Max. I'm gonna get out. I have a flask of lantern oil,
Okay.
and I'm going to hurl it like right here so that the flame catches it. I'm just gonna like try and hit just the
Okay.
ground in front of them, so it forms like a, like it just catches fire basically. And
Like a
leads
wall
to
of fire almost.
Yeah, a very small one probably, but I just want the fire to spread inward towards them basically.
Okay. This would be. mm, I would consider this an action, but you would
Yeah.
need to make a ranged attack roll. So it's a D20 plus dexterity modifier, and this, I wouldn't say this was at proficiency.
Okay.
So D20 plus dex.
Oh fuck, please. Oh yeah, that's 21.
Okay, yeah. So you take the lantern oil, you fling it through the flaming portion of the wing, and it lands on the other side, and now the other side of the cabin starts to catch fire.
So okay, cool.
I
And
remind-
then
I want to
so-
remind you guys that cabin's full of alcohol.
yeah, as long like I just want them to stop basically as much as I can. And then I'm going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, run up to here. And as a bonus action, I don't know if you're allowed this. I want to hand Saul my potion of healing.
I don't need it.
No, I
Wait.
just
So pass to someone, I can allow that.
yeah.
Not
And
to
then I'm
feed
just
them.
gonna say, if you can feed it to Catmonk, please.
No.
Before he
I've got,
dies.
I've got something for that. You
Oh, you
hold it.
do? Okay.
You
So I'm
hold
just gonna hold on to it, and then that's my turn.
Okay. End of Nat's turn, Alina.
Oh, you know what? Bonus action hide then.
Okay, make a stealth check.
You're not hiding behind me though.
No,
No,
I'm
he's
just
ducking behind the chair.
yeah.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah.
Sorry, I roll right.
Stealth check, yeah.
That's a lot. That's 26.
26? Okay.
Yeah.
So you definitely just hide and try and use the smoke to take cover.
I'm just hiding behind that thing. Yeah.
Alina, you took one more scorching ray to the chest, and the world goes dark. Can you
Okay.
make a death saving throw?
Am I allowed to use Tides of Chaos? I can't remember. Is that allowed on death saving throws or not?
Tides of Chaos might only be when you are actually conscious.
Yeah, it's just
but-
a saving
hang on,
throw.
hang
but-
on. It says saving throw, which means to say you can actually use it for a death saving throw, yes.
Can I roll first and then decide if I want to use it?
Oh yeah. That makes
No, you have to decide advantage, then you roll twice and you take the higher number.
Okay, I'll risk it for the first time.
Yep.
Just roll a straight D20.
Yep.
To be a
You'll
natty
be alright. You'll be alright.
16. That's
Nice.
good,
Okay.
right?
Easy.
Yeah,
That's
you
one
already
success.
did.
That's one success. Okay, so you world's still black, but you are stabilizing slowly but surely. Silene, you just saw Alina just go straight down. This spellcaster is on the ground.
Take it out.
Roll.
I can't.
Take
move,
You
care.
right?
can't.
Because
It'll be a disadvantage,
she got
yeah.
knocked forward by the
I
force
have
of
to
the
be one of our
explosion.
melee class.
Up to Borton.
After Silene is Borton, yeah.
Oh my god.
The hero of the hour.
Watson could literally save us by just throwing all the
That's
alcohol he
true,
has
though,
at them,
that's
just like
true.
fucking hurling alcohol and spirits.
So he's like a robot. It would be like circular motions. Like,
Yeah.
He's been throwing like glass bottles and shit.
This is to throw the correct one, man. Just need that like absinthe 80% in there.
Yes, Eileen.
Let's do. Are we still fighting or are we running away? I don't even know.
This
We don't have
assassin
a plan.
is also knocked backwards, so it's also prone.
The plan
Well,
is to blow up the thing.
We're
right?
trying to run, yeah, as much as we can.
Okay.
And if we have
Can
to,
you?
we'll
Why
give up.
doesn't someone take the thing out of my bag and throw it at them?
What thing?
Well, we
Because
don't
right
know.
now,
We don't, because
We
none of
don't-
us
we
really
don't
know where you
know.
hold it.
Yeah.
yeah, like
Only you know.
Just
And
Like-
you're
like-
unconscious.
It will take us
Have
an action
a
to
look.
go up there, search you, and then we'll just be holding it like that, you know?
Yeah.
have a look.
I'll
Have a
go
look.
right here.
It's okay. It's okay.
and I'll cast,
Siley starts rummaging through her pockets.
cast
You say pasta.
Yes,
I'll just cast Cure Wounds at level 2.
On Alina.
Yeah.
Okay. So
God, my
that's
girl,
a
she's
that's a
saved every fucking episode of
I
this.
mean,
that's
there
a
can only
2d8
be one female cousin. Just like slices her. Fucking just kills her. We're like, whoa.
betrayal.
Ray's like, I commissioned art. I'm gonna make sure she's the only cute one in this entire fucking party.
I paid for this.
Just takes a dagger, scratches her face before you cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, sorry.
2d8 plus
Webs.
wisdom.
Cure 18.
He's like, before I cure you, I need to
Ooh.
bloodlet. And
That's max health. Nice one,
yeah,
man.
Alina's back to max health.
Yes!
It's alright.
Okay.
I haven't been on the floor
No.
for the last 27 rounds. It's okay.
Cat
I don't mind.
Marcus conscious enough just to see Alina getting healed.
I see this family has favorites. It's okay.
Catmon sees it and instantly loses the death saving throw. It's like, fuck this.
17
Fuck this.
health, yeah.
So Alina, you're still on the ground. You're still prone, but you feel the energy. Silene, you feel the energy surge through Alina's body, and Alina, your eyes just flutter open, and the last memory you have is getting hit by the scorching ray going down, and as your eyes open and you just look around, the first thing you see is Silene over you, her hands on your chest, and you kind of get the idea that Silene picked you up.
Or touch you inappropriately.
Probably
Or,
both.
touched you inappropriately. And Silene, you using a hide for a bonus action?
Yeah.
Can you hide for a bonus action? Because that's only for
Oh, can I not?
only
I
a
don't
rogue thing. Because
I
a
don't think
rogue
rogues
can
can
Yeah,
hide.
bonus
as a
on
bonus
his
action.
rogues, bonus action height.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll use my bonus action to do the archer thing
Okay, sure.
against the target on the ground.
This one?
Yeah. So at disadvantage, Dex 10 to hit.
Nope.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. So you try to fling the light in the direction of the creature on the ground. The smoke is blocking. It's starting to fill the cabin. The creature's on the ground, so you don't manage to hit her.
Unlucky.
Anyway, Alina is up. So Alina would still be here actually because Silene
I'm
picked you up.
fucked for the next round anyway.
No,
Should be
you're still
dead.
there.
I ran
Okay.
away.
No, that'd be
Thanos.
good. Yeah.
So she's still here. Okay, yeah. So Silene's
Oh,
and on
okay.
Silene's turn. Borton.
Come on, Borton.
Borton, just
Oh, the
So
boy is bored.
So you see, Borton goes down. He sees the flames that have started to catch fire near the cabin door. He picks up one of the alcohol from the back of his shelf.
Yes.
And he just flings it in that direction.
Yes. Borton casts his wish.
That is a 16.
To hit?
Yeah. Plus whatever his
Meteor
bonus is.
shower.
So as he flings it and the back of the bottle smashes into one of the spellcasters, he goes, "Get off the fucking cabin!" Throws the bottle, smashes into the spellcaster, and you see now as he's soaked with the alcohol, he goes, "What the?" And his clothes near the bottom of the floor just start to like small sparks, kind of like catch fire. He has not seemed to notice that he's on fire yet.
Throw all the fire spells we have into them,
But
right?
he's
now.
done.
They're
He's
all
done
so-
damage. He's done 4 points of damage, which is still something.
Ooh,
Okay.
it's more than I've done.
That's true.
Then Borton.
Borton.
Borton has 2 attacks. So as he
Oh,
throws,
fuck, Borton's a god, man.
as he flings the bottle over, and you see he hits, and this human looks over and goes, "What? Can someone just stop?" The other bottle just goes flying in the same direction. Just as he turns around, that's a nat 20.
Oh
Oh,
shit,
bonk.
bro! That man, what? The true treasure is the Bortons we found along the way, man.
Leave it fine.
So that's 9 points of 9 points of damage. 9 points of damage.
What?
And as he turns around and he goes,
Killing
"Someone
it.
stop the fucking!" The bottle just goes smashing into his face, and you see now the pieces of glasses, or those slow motion,
Nice.
bits of glass explode in his face. That was a crit. Okay.
Ouch.
End of Boltonson. This girl moves forward, run out of spells. Gonna attempt to acrobatics check over the very
Fuck
shaky
off.
coupling.
No.
He rolled a very high acrobatics.
Die. Falls
That
off the
is-
train. Falls off the train.
That is a 9.
Wow.
So as she just jumps, and you see she lands, for a moment you see she seems to keep her balance, and the next thing she goes, whoa! She just falls over, and she just disappears off the side of the
Idiot.
train.
Do we feel a pump? Do we
She
feel a
got
pump?
off the train.
Yeah, you just don't see her,
Damn, she's gone, dude.
Damn. Damn.
and you
damn.
hear like a Wilhelm
Dumbass.
scream like, "Wah!" And that's it. And as that happens, the rest of them standing at the door go, I told you we shouldn't cross it.
Yo, acrobatics OP.
Okay. So end of that creature's turn. Moves forward. The leader, the one that looks like the leader, kind of moves forward now. Kind of glances over, sees the coupling, and goes, makes a decision. He's going to make a check for that. And goes, we'll try to get the item, otherwise we'll just back off. And some of them around him go look like, you sure about this? He has a last spell left, and so he's gonna use his last spell to try and cast Scorching Ray on Alina.
Stop.
But
Stop it.
Alina is prone, which means it's disadvantage.
Alina
Yeah.
is. Oh, true.
Oh, because you got
Yeah.
knocked out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
Yeah, because she's on the ground, so she's prone.
Yeah.
So it's
She's prone.
disadvantage because it's harder to hit range attacks when they're on the ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
mega lol.
That's what
That is
happens when you knock us out.
That is a 6, which misses.
Nice.
Then the next one is
Come on.
no, the next one is like a
But
9,
But,
so
but it
that
doesn't
misses.
matter though if you roll
Nice,
if you roll
And the last one, okay, the last one is the higher one. The last one is a 20 something, so that hits.
Okay.
But you are resistant, so that means
2d6. At most, it'll be 6 damage.
that would be 8 points of damage reduced to 4.
Nice.
So 4 points of fire damage.
Good
As
one.
One of them just hits and starts to catch fire a little bit.
Nice.
This resistance to fire is pretty awesome.
Yep. And as the spell is cast, you hear the voices coming from the other side of the cabin again. It says, I can't see through this fucking smoke.
Did I mention that is a fire tabaxi?
I was literally you fucker. I was like, hey bro, my hair's red. Bro, my hair's red. You know, I've got a red stripe.
I
on
must
my
have forgot to
tail.
tell you, D. Sorry, man, go.
It was in the new book. You must not
So
have
that
bought
means
yet.
fire tabaxi, so you're vulnerable to fire damage.
Oh no.
Double damage, sure.
Hit by one Aaron beam, just dies. Alright.
Okay. So the last of the spellcasters, he goes. He is actually gonna make a wisdom saving throw after he sees his partner fall right off the edge of the... And he fails. And so he's gonna run in the opposite direction back where he came
He's
from.
frightened.
Pussy.
Yeah. And as he starts turning tail and run, you see the one who looks to be a leader turns around and goes, Hey, where the fuck you think you're going? Yeah. They're not very organized. So, it is now your
What do you think?
I want to ask: is a scroll an action or a bonus action?
Depends on what the spell is.
It's aid. So aid is.
Aid
I
is
know
an
aid
action.
is action, but
Aid
if
is an
it's
action.
a scroll, it'll be an
It's
action.
still an action. It's still an action.
Okay.
It's based on what the spell is.
Okay, so what Soul is gonna do then is because he still has divine shield, he's still glimmering, he's still glowing. We're gonna go full shock and awe. So he's gonna slowly walk to here while reading his scroll, and he's basically reading out essentially a hymn, and he's gonna cast scroll of aid. So he's gonna go. Glenzel is my shepherd, so I shall not want. She makes me lie down in green pastures beside quiet waters. She restores my
Absolute
soul,
sacrilege.
guides me in the path of righteousness. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for she is with me, her rod and her staff, which comfort me. So then I will restore 5 health to Ven, Cat Monk, and myself.
Nice.
Okay. So Cat Monk 5,
So
Ven is 5, Soul is 5. Yes.
But I just want them
Your-
to really just see that we just did not care about any of their attacks. We're all just
Okay.
standing. Like you've
Okay.
used all your spell slots. Not one of us is down.
Okay. Take note. 8 also increases your maximum hit points by 5.
I don't think
Holy
I don't think that's going to affect us anytime soon.
It still can, but just take note of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your current hit points is 5, and your hit point maximum is also
hit
5.
points plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
Yes.
then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Vow of Enmity on the Clockwork Assassin.
this one, okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna mark him with just a thing, like a like. Yep.
Yep. So after throwing the scroll down, I just point at him. I don't know if he's prone, if he can see me, but
He's
I'm
prone,
pointing
he's
at that
prone.
one. Well,
Yep,
whichever
okay.
the lead, well, yeah, whatever. As long as people can see him doing it.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
There's this intimidating figure that just steps into the smoke. They can't completely see you, but they can see your silhouette and you
And
pointing.
as I'm doing it, can I put one foot on that prone thing next to me?
Oh
Like, on
yeah,
his
sure.
throat?
Sure.
I'm just putting one foot on his throat. I'm just pointing at the next one.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
That is Anna Soul's turn, which brings me to the next thing I wanted to ask, because right after Soul is Ven. Ven, you hear the hymn. And you hear the hymn that bolsters you with energy. How do you react? And it is your turn, so.
Do I make a wisdom saving throw?
In the heat of combat, where you were close to,
She was about 30 feet away.
yeah, but also you're on the verge of death. So I would say yes, you do need to make one.
Okay.
I won't tell you what the DC is, but just make one.
Okay. So just
Wisdom
20 plus
saving
wisdom,
throw.
right?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It's not wisdom check, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it's okay. 14.
Yeah. So you hear the hymn, but you manage to shake it off.
Okay.
So you can describe that however you will, but it's your turn now.
Okay. Then it's going to get up. Which one was the one that is covered in alcohol again from bottom?
Right here.
Okay.
The guy right in front.
Okay, Ven is gonna pick up her swords and she's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's gonna stand on the prone guy's body. And she is going to aim her spell at this guy. And I'm gonna use a thaumaturgy cantrip to make the flame on his coat flicker even brighter so that he catches on fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it your action to do thaumaturgy?
Yeah, it's an action to do thaumaturgy.
Okay. So as you cast thaumaturgy, and you see the flames licking at his feet and the bottom of his cloak now start to catch on his cloak. And previously, where he didn't realize he was on fire, now he looks at it and goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa," and he starts like trying to take it out. I will say, because the flames are starting to get to him, he takes. Actually, no, you roll it. You roll 1d4.
1d4.
Yep.
That's just one damage.
1 damage.
Yeah.
Still better than nothing.
Mhm.
Okay, he is now on fire. Okay.
Okay. And then for my bonus action, see what heroes can do.
Fuck the one on the ground.
Keep it alive. Need to know what they're after.
You know what? For my bonus action, Ben is gonna step up and slam the door shut.
Okay.
Is there still a
Yeah.
door? Just
Yes, there is, but
Okay.
the door is also loose on its hinges.
Okay.
So, yep. So you're just gonna close the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then can I command heroes to spit acid on the lock so that I melt it into place?
Well, your bonus action was to close the door, so
Okay,
no.
then never mind. That's fine. Then
Yeah.
that's all I do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and hold the door shut.
Okay. So now, as you close the door, it is this prone caster's turn. She has Van standing over her. She has Soul's foot pressed on her. She's still gonna attempt to try to pry you guys off, but that will be a strength check. So can both Soul and Ven make a strength check together?
easy.
Yeah, it's easy for Soul.
17 plus 3, 20.
Okay. Ven?
Nat 1 minus 1, so 0.
Nice. I like that one more.
We take those.
Okay, wait, hang on.
Doesn't that
Hang
one
on.
mean Van sits on
I
solid
called that
state?
L.
She was like, oh, sorry, I didn't know who was who.
Okay, so she rolled an 18, but her
Oh.
strength modifier is a +1, which is a 19. So
Also
try as she might,
close.
you feel that.
That was close.
So you feel the hand pressing against your foot actually managed to lift it up a little bit, but then you stomp down a bit more. And she's like, ugh. Yep, and she's just still there. And now she's gonna just attempt to pry herself free, and she's gonna, since she failed, she's gonna raise a hand right at you and just fire the scorching ray right in your face.
Oh, she still has a scorching ray.
She's gonna try.
Okay.
Her last one. That is a 12, misses. The other one is a 23, hits. And the last one is last one's a miss. So yeah, that's 2 scorching rays,
10 resistance. Come on.
7 points of fire damage, reduced to 4.
That's okay. Can I, as a reaction, just stamp on her throat again? It doesn't have to do any damage.
Dong.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You just stamp, and she's like,
No,
"Oh."
I'm just grinding it further, saying if you want to keep breathing, this is not the right way of doing it.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
Oh, I'm actually very intimidating apparently.
Soul's such a fucking sick character, man. God damn.
Do I get proficiency? Not my modifiers, sorry, or just a straight?
No, it's
Oh.
intimidation.
Oh, intimidation. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
intimidation check.
15 plus 4, 19.
Oh, you are very intimidating. Yeah. Okay. So end of this creature's turn, we have the prone clockwork creature who now gets up, so he's no longer prone. I gotta remove the marker from him. But he's still marked. So as he gets up, you see he, instead of risking the jump over the coupling,
Oh
he
no.
drops the cloak, shifts, his form starts to shift into the snake-like form, and he just slithers over the coupling with no problem. Back out here.
Fuck.
I have the door closed though.
Yeah, the
Oh, that's
door's
true.
shut.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So he's at the door now. He changes back into himself, and he's gonna just open the door. But that's his bonus action. Gonna move in.
Can I not try and hold the door closed?
You could make a strength check against his strength check, and to see what happens.
Oh man.
15.
15.
Yeah.
12.
Oh.
So as he goes back into the robotic form, he tries to open the door. It does open a little, but you just slam it shut again, and it's kind of like
Nice.
a tug of war going on there. So now he's stuck there. Okay, end of his turn. We have the guy who's on fire. He's gonna take more damage. Gonna roll for the damage. 4 points of fire damage. Nice.
Nice.
Now, because he's on fire, he's also gonna make a wisdom saving throw. Succeeds. But he's going to spend his entire turn as he steps back to pet the fire off himself and try and take off the fire. Take off the coat and everything. So he is no longer on fire, but he spent his entire turn to do so. Okay. End of his turn. Next we have, oh, that was the top of the round, I forgot to say. But yeah. She's gonna move forward, the next one. The doorway is on fire, unfortunately. So she can't really cross. She has no spells left. And so she's gonna stand there, kinda nudge the caster next to her, and she goes, "Boss, I don't think this is gonna work. We have to." And the boss kind of looks and just thinking whether or not to run or to stay. She's gonna hold her action, but she's gonna stay there. Okay. Next we have Cat Monk. You are now up with 5 HP.
Woohoo!
You big yawn. I look
immediately
at.
immediately goes down.
I look over at Lena and I'm like, Lena, I thought you fell down, you fucking bitch. And then I realize Silene has favorites, but it's alright. First things first. Is potion a bonus action?
Yeah, to feed yourself, yes. To feed.
Potion,
Yeah.
astral arms, potion.
So you
Easy choice, bro.
chug a potion.
Easy, chug a potion.
So roll a
Did someone say
2d4.
astral arms?
Yeah, I did.
Roll
I
a
sure
2d4
did.
plus 2.
What is it? A 2D.
2d4 plus 2.
4 plus 2. 4!
Nice.
4!
How do you use
10.
this up?
So it's full healing then.
Holy
Nice.
Okay.
We have
And
rolled really well in
welcome,
potions.
welcome back.
You wanna start to, mate?
And you are going to review your astral arms, right? Because they disappeared when you were down.
Yeah. Yep.
So on your turn, you are going to use a bonus action to summon him, and so the creatures within 10 feet must succeed on dex saving throw, which includes her. She's prone, so she has disadvantage on dex saving throws. So that would be a failure.
Do you wanna move up first?
So
before
can you make?
I was gonna say if I could move up first, I could.
You can try. You can
include-
try. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to include
idea.
this monkey as well.
Okay, so she fails. This one will, let me see, fail as well. The
Oh,
exact
nice.
same rolls. Okay,
Nice. So
and
they
so you can they take force damage equal to 2 rolls of your martial arts die.
Yeah, this is my
Nice.
1d4.
Let's go, bro.
Okay, you've
Let's
done me
go.
well so far. Mwah.
Do you want to hit this one?
Huh?
No, we want to keep
Just like
that one alive.
non-lethal, right?
How?
Wait,
how's-
do we have that option?
Maybe
Uh,
try blowing up her hand so she
For
can't
this
shoot anything.
martial
yeah.
art, this astral arms thing, you can't really control whether it's lethal or not, and it will just deal the damage. So you just roll the damage, the force damage.
I guess I'll just roll low. Roll low.
That's fine.
4.
Can he?
4 for both dice, or just
I know,
like
first
total?
one.
Okay, that's one.
1 to 3.
So 7.
7.
Okay. 7 points of damage. Okay. You see as your arms explode out from behind you, the energy that emanates from it, there's like almost like a wave of force, and the rest of you feel this, but the wave of force doesn't damage you, it just kind of pushes you back slightly, but for the spellcaster on the floor, you see she starts groaning in pain as it like hits her, she goes, "Ugh!" And yeah, it just hits her, does 7 points of damage, so she's not down yet, she's not dead yet, but yeah. Okay,
So it
that was
looks like
your
Cat Monk can hit.
bonus action.
That's my quarry.
Nice. Get fucking dumpstered.
That was your bonus action, so you still have an
no,
action.
my action. So I
Wait,
look over
what
the...
about the potion though?
Yeah, he drank the potion.
Oh!
Oh
That'll
yeah,
be
no, then
action
you don't.
and bonus.
Yeah,
The astral
that'll be
arms is
action and bonus.
action.
Yeah, action and
Okay,
bonus.
okay.
Okay, so end of your turn. And movement. So end of your turn.
To finish off my turn, I spit at the snake's fucking...
The door's
Whoa.
closed though.
Door's closed.
I spit
No,
at the door.
You spit at the window. You spit at the window.
Like
and
a circular window. The guy's just like looking through like this, and I...
Yep. And you just left like a globule of spit on the door. And Van is like, ugh.
I like the splash damage from this dude. You nasty ass cat, Jones.
Yeah. Okay. Nod. Sorry, not Ned.
Ned.
It's the
Yeah.
door. It's the door. So is the door like? Firstly, is it wooden? Is it like metal?
It's
Or what
metallic.
is it?
It's metallic.
It's metallic. Okay.
Metallic. And it's kind of shaky now. Even though Van is holding it down, but because of the bomb, it is a bit shaky and like rattling in its hinges.
Okay. And I can't really see this guy. I mean, we can. See on the
You
map,
can see him
but,
through
like,
the door.
Like there's a little thing.
Like there's a little hole that has a globule of spit on it now. But yeah.
Fuck. I don't want to open that door.
You could open it and then close it. Assuming you can close
Does he have enough actions to do that?
it.
What is it? A bonus action to close
Bonus
the door?
action, open. Action, stab. And then you can
Yeah,
close it.
nah. I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I will just. That lady is basically useless. I am Fuck, I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna
Can
try
you-
something. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, you go.
I was gonna say, you see these windows on the side?
Yeah.
These windows,
Window?
Yeah.
Hmm? Hmm?
You can see the contraption along the side of the window. It is true.
Can I open those windows?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Not
while I'm
not
set-
fully, but you can like open them.
Can I open it big enough to slide out of it?
You has not yet. Cat Monk no, cause Cat Monk big pudgy. But you yeah.
I thought he was like 7 feet.
Wait,
tall.
wait, Tabaxi, you're still a fucking
Yeah.
tall bastard.
I'm like
Yeah.
one.
No, but he
I'm like
is-
6 foot.
He's tall,
He's not wide.
but he's not wide.
What are you trying to say about
Why?
Cat Monk, huh?
You're
What are you trying to
drunk,
say about Cat Monk, huh?
Cat
Yeah,
Monk's a
fat
bit
shaming.
pudgy.
2022 fat shaming.
Cat Monk's a bit pudgy, but not is fine.
Okay, here's what's not gonna open the. Is that an action bonus action? Like what is it? I don't want to fucking use an action
Okay,
just to open
it
the
depends
window.
on what you want to do. It
I
depends on
want
what
to
you want to
climb up onto the top of the train, of the carriage.
I can allow that to be a bonus action to open the window and part of your movement to climb back
Yeah,
to
so I
the
have
top.
20 because I'm a tabaxi. I have 20 feet of climb.
Yeah, yeah,
So
it's
would
easy.
I get on the top of it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
get.
I will
onto
put
the...
you here, but you're at the top. Just take note that you're at the top.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm at the top, and I can see this guy.
Yeah, you would be able to.
Okay, I'm gonna.
If you move here, you would be able to. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, wherever it takes that. Yeah,
Yep.
I'll be there, and all I'm gonna do is. Yeah, I guess maybe he won't see me. I don't know. I'm gonna take my short ball and I'm gonna shoot him with my bow and arrow because I don't
Okay.
want him to try to open the door again.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for
Ooh.
attack first.
I will put. There's no.
Oh,
There's no icon for like showing that you're at the top, so I'm just gonna.
I
put
need to get rid of this dice. 13.
13. 13 misses, unfortunately.
No,
That's the
fair
first hit.
enough.
Yeah.
And so that's my bonus action. That's my.
That's
and
your
then
action.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna.
then-
Do I still have any movement max? 20.
No,
and
no.
then-
I would say
okay.
no, because you have to climb up and everything.
Okay, I'm not gonna like try high or anything. I'm just gonna get low so that they can't like hit
Okay.
me in the face or anything. And that's
Yep.
it.
Yep. Okay. End of Nat's turn. Alina, you just
Oh,
got
I don't
hit
know what to do.
by a scorching ray, but you're still up, but you're
Ah.
prone on the ground. So you can take half of your movement, which is 30 feet. So you use 15 feet of that to stand back up. If you want to.
Okay. Is that like a? Is that bonus action or is that my whole action?
No,
to
that's
stand
just
up?
half your movement. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So you still have your action, you still have your bonus action, you still have 15 feet of movement.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up. But the door's shut, right?
The door's currently shut, yeah.
Can you give
You
us
can
any
see
hint?
you can see the window, but that's it.
That's what it.
No, what do you? That depends on what
I
you want to
want to
ask.
know if the train is gonna blow up or not.
That's
It doesn't look like it's gonna
Can
go
we call
off
a friend, like-
the couple. It doesn't look like it's gonna go off the rails, but it does look like what the bomb did to it was that the coupling was weakened, and so now the cabin and all the cabins behind you actually, but because your cabin's the one right in front, it's like rattling and shaking more than it usually does. You are not sure whether or not you can break it or whether or not it will eventually break. But that is what you see from everything that has gone on earlier, before you went down.
You might want to
Would-
recast 8 mage armor if you have any spells.
Yeah, your mage armor will be gone because you went down.
Oh really?
Yeah, because
Oh,
you were
yes.
unconscious.
So
Yeah.
you might want
When you go unconscious, any of those spells just go. Yeah.
Okay. Am I allowed to cast a spell and a cantrip in one or not?
Yes, if the spell doesn't have okay, so how it works is one of the spell, if it's second level or higher, the other spell can't be second level. So in this case, because it's a cantrip, you're fine.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I want to cast mage armor on myself.
Okay. So that,
Do I
but
need-
mage armor is an action though.
Okay, that's fine. She still needs it. Girl's gonna die otherwise.
Actually, hang on. Mage armor isn't a concentration spell, and it's only just a duration, which means when you go down and you're unconscious, it is still there.
Okay.
It's a buff that's still there, so you don't have to recast it.
Cool.
You still have mage armor.
Okay. Realistically, would I be able to climb out the window, climb on top, and try and like
You
I
are
guess a
not
magic
as-
missile on the decoupling? I'm not as nimble as Nard.
You're not as nimble as now, but you can try.
She.
You
I
can
don't
always try
see-
everything.
I don't want to be that guy, but she wouldn't have movement for it, would she, to climb? Since
No, she
climbing
has
is half.
15 feet,
No,
so
she
she
wouldn't have-
could
She couldn't even get to the.
she could get,
could, like,
to,
get to the
window,
window.
but
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, you could get to the window, but that's it.
Ah! Okay. Can I move to the window and cast a cantrip on this woman on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
So move to the window that you want to move to, which is like
fuck
either on
me.
either side.
I'm
really.
gonna move.
Yeah, that one's
here.
fine too. This one's fine too. Yeah.
And I want to cast. I want to cast.
You can hold your action, like just.
Yeah, just
Flame,
next
yeah.
round.
In
But
case
if you
someone,
hold your
if
action,
it,
if you hold your action, you need to tell me what the
Yeah.
trigger is.
like if the
And
door
then-
swings open,
Yeah.
right?
And then when that happens, you can do whatever it is that you prepared yourself to do. However,
Right. Okay.
however,
Yeah.
if by the end of the round it doesn't happen, then you just wasted the action.
So like, don't hold anything too precious.
Yeah. So you could say, for example, I'm gonna stand next to the window, and I'm gonna prepare a firebolt or a magic missile. And if the door opens, then I will launch the firebolt or magic missile.
Will you,
That.
would you lose?
Yeah,
a spell
I'm
slot
gonna
by
do
doing
that.
if it didn't?
Yeah.
You won't
will.
lose the spell slot, but you will just basically not have done anything for that
No,
turn
no,
if it
yeah,
doesn't
that makes
trigger.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but you
wanna
don't
do
waste the
that.
spell slot
I wanna.
Okay.
If the
Okay.
door flies open, I want
to just cast
whatever's
magic
gonna
missile.
come in. Yeah.
Okay. So you prepare an action. Okay, cool.
Can I just ask? Can I chat to you guys a second and just say, like, do we want to, like, we obviously know what they want. Do we want to keep hold of this? Do we want to protect it? What do you guys want to do?
Top of
I
the
can't
morning,
hear
yeah.
this. That's upstairs.
Yeah, Nad's not there. But you
Yeah,
can. Okay, I will give that as a free action for you to just shout out to the party or just tell the party. Do take note that if you have to shout or if you have to say it out loud, technically, if they're near enough,
They're gonna have.
they can hear
Okay,
it.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut, head to
Mm.
the window, and prep my spell.
Okay,
It's my
that's
own
the
business.
reason. That's the reason why you want like message, so you
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
Wait, I have message.
Or but it's an action,
You have to cast it.
so you have to cast it.
Ah! It's
Or
alright,
you have,
it's
like-
alright.
We're alright.
If you have like telepathic earrings or like sending stones, or yeah, that will work too. But anyway,
Okay, cool. I'm just minding my own.
so
for now, then.
end of Alina's turn, holding on to the spell in case the door opens. Silene, you see Alina duck behind you.
Going to go back over here.
Okay,
Still well away from me.
Silene's just going left and right and left and right and left and right.
Yeah. Keeping them on their toes.
Yeah, I'll just hold the produce flame on the door as well.
In case it opens. Okay.
Yeah.
And on Silene's turn, you hear more commotion at the back as you hear glasses shattering as like you assume Borton is throwing stuff at them. You don't see it because the door is closed, but I'm gonna roll for him anyway. One miss and one hit, so that would be a D3. That's 5 points of damage. That poor guy has just been pelted with fucking glass bottles and shit. That would be 6. Okay. Yep. And on Borton's turn, we have this. Okay, the guy at the door, which is the leader. He looks at the scene unfolding before him. He sees the flames on the ground. He sees his clockwork creature at the door, trying to open the door, and he just goes, "Ah, fine, fine, we're leaving," and he just turns. You can't see this though. And he goes away.
Oh, loot, man.
Okay. The next one, which is the one at the back, who was running from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna use his whole movement, just a dash, just a straight dash to head back. You can't see this though. Okay, end of his turn. Soul,
So we can't see too much, can we?
you can't really see too much. Realistically, you could see till like maybe here.
No, I'm not there.
Yeah,
Okay,
Nad,
so
you
now-
don't
now it's
see
on the
anything.
roof.
I'm not there.
Nad's on the roof, yeah.
Okay.
Would I have advantage though over the smoke because I'm on the roof? Like, would I be able to see them?
Yeah.
Kind of see them. Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
So Soul, gestures to Vin to relax her grip on the door, and he takes his foot off this one.
This one?
having-
Yeah, okay.
Having off of this one, having intimidated her in the last round.
Okay.
He walks forward to this one, and you can see his gauntlet start to crackle with electricity again. You can
Okay.
start to hear the rumble of thunder again,
Okay.
and so he's basically using a bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite.
Okay. Every step
So-
that Soul walks towards the door, you hear the
So, as
the rumble of
each
thunder.
step, you can just hear thunder and rumbling just getting
Whoa.
louder. And he says, "Ven, he gestures to Ven, open the door." So then, as the door opens, he just wants to nail that clockwork automaton in front of him and just punch him right off the train, pretty much.
Thunderous Smite, right?
Yep.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Still with advantage because of Vow of Enmity.
Yeah, yeah, of course. He still has armament on him.
So not good. Better. 17.
17 hits.
So 17, and then unarmed strike, rolling for damage. 4.
Why is it unarmed strike though? Why aren't you?
Oh, okay, fine. You can use the sword. Fine, that makes more
Yeah,
sense.
it's up to you. But yeah, if you want the coolness factor, you could just deck him in the face.
I was going with his gauntlet, so he was just gonna punch. Like the other sword was just.
That's up to you. Yeah.
Yep. No. Oh, yeah. Forget that. He's just punching them.
Okay. So, unarmed strike plus the thunderous smite.
Yeah. So 4 from the unarmed strike.
Okay.
Thunderous smite 2d6.
Yep.
5. So 9 damage.
9 damage, 5. Okay, and he's gonna make a strength saving throw or be blown 10 feet.
Yep.
So strength saving throw. What is your spell? What is your DC? Your spell save DC
12.
succeeds, unfortunately.
Damn it.
Oh wow.
So as you deck him and you see he punches and the hit actually kind of goes a little bit sideways as you punch him in the throat, but he doesn't. He holds his ground. He doesn't get knocked back. He still stands there, kind of now looking at you with that crooked head.
Whoa.
Yep.
Oh, do we get to shoot when the door opens?
Oh yeah, and the door open. So
Nice.
produce flame shoots and magic missile
Alright.
shoots.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I
So-
forgot about those.
Go,
Yes.
Alina.
Alina, roll for your magic missile.
Oh, that one was
3d4 plus 3 and produce flame.
2d4.
No, 3d4.
Ah.
3d4 plus 3.
This is a lot of damage.
Yeah. She's the damage sorcerer. That's the point.
Ah, 6.
That's still okay. No, plus
That's
3. You
right.
did plus 3. So it's 9.
Oh, 9.
Yes, 9. And Silene, produce flame?
My one was only 12 to hit, so I don't think it hit.
Oh, okay, yeah, it doesn't. Still, the flame flies out, but the 3 force darts slams right into the creature. Alina, that was a first level spell. So can you roll for Wild Magic Surge as you cast the
Wow.
spell and you feel the power well up within you again?
Roll 1d20. 8.
Okay. You feel the power well up, and for once, you feel as though you are unable to hold it back.
Yeah!
And you just Can you roll a d100 for me, please?
Oh no.
Here we
no.
go.
Oh no.
Wait, what am I rolling? Roll d100.
Slash roll.
1d100.
1d.
Just 1d100, yeah.
Oh god,
20. No, that's not.
41.
41. Okay, let's see what happens.
I
I don't
Very
even know.
first time it happened.
Oh my god, I'm so
Very
excited.
first time
I'm so
ever.
excited.
Okay, so 41.
Where's the
Okay.
Okay.
So, as you cast the spell and you feel the 3 beams, the 3 force beams fly and land towards the creature, the next thing you're like, oh, and the power explodes from you. And for a moment, for the rest of you, to the back, especially Silene, because you're the nearest, you see this bright light just emanate from Alina. And as you just glance back for a moment, and the light stops, and the wave of magic stops. Where Alina used to stand is now just on the table, or actually no, she's on the floor. On the floor that she's on, and because she has like a plant next to her, there's another plant now.
Nice.
Alina, you are now a potted plant
What the fuck?
until the
Huh?
start of your next turn.
Pop punch.
What?
Homie just became a plant?
You just became yeah.
Damn, dude, she potted herself.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
You are
That
now a
is
potted plant
Awesome. That
until
is
the start of
the
it.
best
No, you don't
moment.
even see that.
I know. I am so sad.
Oh my
You take this veggie patch thing seriously, my guy. God damn.
So how this works is, while you are a plant, you are incapacitated, which means you can't do anything, and have vulnerability to all damage. If you drop to 0 hit points,
Ah!
your pot breaks and you become Alina again.
Okay.
Or you wait until the start of your next turn and you just change back to yourself.
when you become Alina again, do you
Can
become
someone
Alina
shut
with
the
0
door,
health?
please?
No.
Right.
It's just she just Alina, what she was before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right now you're a potted
She
plant.
basically polymorphed herself into a plant.
Yeah.
So hang
Yeah.
on a minute. Quick question right now. The things at the back. So obviously the woman would have seen this happen, but the things at the back that are targeting me, will they now just think where the hell she gone? There's a plant.
While they're running off
I
anyway.
will make an intelligence check because they didn't technically see you change into the plant. So there is a chance that they might think, be like, wait, where did you go? And they just
Yeah.
don't know where you went. Yeah, no,
Yo,
you're right.
Oh no, Alina, don't jump off the train.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Anyway, that is the end of the preparation, the prepared spells as well. Also, the very first time we used Alina's wild magic surge.
Yeah, way.
Very
That was
nice,
awesome.
very
That was
nice.
awesome.
And she's a fucking plant.
And she's
And
a
I'm a
plant.
fucking plant.
End of Soul's turn, we go to Ven. Who, just a quick glance to the back, you do see that, wait, where did Alina go?
Oh god. What
Like, do we know that she's a potted plant? None of
The
us
only
actually know,
person,
right?
the only person that I think would be able to know would be Silene,
Bruh.
which is even funnier because Silene's a druid. So Silene will be like, wait, what is that? Yeah,
Why
Oh
is it
god,
too
what do
fun?
I do? What do I
but the
do?
rest of you will be like, where the fuck did Alina go?
Oh, what the fuck do I do, bros?
The door is currently open.
Kill the thing in front of us.
Okay.
Send them a message.
The rest of them you see, now that the door is open,
The plant
seem to be
agrees with
heading in
you.
the opposite direction.
Okay.
The plant kind of wiggles the leaves a little bit.
Can I attempt to try something cool that might accidentally kill me if it fails?
What do you want to do?
Yep,
Can
Absolutely.
absolutely.
I grab onto Soul
Okay.
and I want to kite and then use him as a pivot and I want to jump and swing around and try and kick the guy in the head so he falls off the train.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All agrees with this plan.
So definitely lets you climb onto him and use him as like a kick-off point.
Yes.
Make an acrobatics check.
No. Net 20.
Oh, here we
Here
go.
we go.
Okay. Before you roll for the kick damage, can you
Uh-huh.
describe what you're trying to do? Then we roll for the kick damage.
I am.
How do you do this? How do you maneuver this? How do you execute this maneuver?
I am going to put one hand on the back of Soul's neck, and I'm gonna step up onto his thigh and kick off of his thigh and pivot around and just kind of swing my leg out and try and bonk the guy straight on the side of his head so that he falls off the side of the train.
Okay.
And then using that momentum, I'm gonna swing back around into the cabin.
Okay. Because of the way that you're doing this, I will give you advantage on the kick. So can you make a melee attack with advantage?
So roll to hit, right?
Yeah, roll to hit first.
Okay. That's a 15 plus. Do I plus anything?
15 plus your whatever your melee attack bonus is.
So dexterity then. So 15 plus 4, 19.
Oh no, it has to be strength. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So 15 minus 1, 14.
That's with advantage.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
Oh
that misses.
shit.
But you land on the other side of the carriage.
Bro, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be
Can,
here.
can Soul just grab her and then use her as like a club, rather than we're now just using her as a club momentum?
Okay, wait.
Can I not
Okay.
just swing myself back into the
Okay.
cabin
Into
instead
like-
of going to
into
the
like-
other side?
You know
I
what?
don't want to be there, bro.
You know what? You know what? Soul, make a strength check.
Okay. Any modifiers?
No, just a straight strength
Okay.
check.
Okay. Yep. 16.
16. So you managed to grab Ven, which I would say, because of the way that she was gonna maneuver, and you do kind of know what she was trying to do, I would allow that to hit. So make a 1d4.
1d.
But you don't knock him off the platform. You just
Oh,
fall. Okay, so you just managed to kick him, and Soul manages to pull you back, and you basically finish where you finish where you started, which is here.
That's
okay.
better than the last result we had.
In that.
I would say Soul uses his reaction to, pull you back.
Okay, then for my bonus action, I will ask Viros to scuttle over to the lady that's on the floor,
Yep.
and can Viros stand on one of her arms and pin it down?
He can, but he's a very small creature.
It's okay. I just need him to be on the arm so that he can open his mouth and spit acid onto it.
Okay.
Because I don't want her to cast spells anymore.
Okay. So right now he's just standing on the arm.
Yes.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so he can just stand on the arm.
He cannot use that same action to open his mouth and spit acid on it.
No.
Okay, then that's fine.
Okay, unless you sacrifice your whole turn to let him do something.
No, that's
Yep.
fine.
Okay, so end of your turn, which just as it ends your turn, this she tries to go. So okay, let me get this properly. Viros is standing on the creature on the woman's hand,
Yes.
and if she tries to cast, he will do something, or
No, I wanted him to stand on her hand and spit acid onto it so that it would break her hand so that she cannot cast spells.
yeah, but
since I cannot do that, he's just on her hand. So I'm
he
gonna
just on her hand.
I'm gonna assume that when she gets up, she will very easily knock him off because he's just
Yeah.
a baby dragon. So then that just happens.
Okay. She does not immediately get up. She actually, as she's on the ground, she kind of flicks her hand, and you can see Viros kind of skid across the ground. So he's right next to you now, so you can see that happening. And she casts a spell, but on herself this time. And she casts a spell on herself. She is going to hang on. She's going to cast Reduce.
Ah, interesting.
Yes. She's gonna cast Reduce. Now she's become small, and she's gonna dash out of the door, and gonna make a acrobatics check, which succeeds, thankfully.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you will. You will.
Do I get one as well?
You and Soul, actually. You and Soul.
Yep.
Blow her up.
Is there any disadvantage to it?
Disadvantage because she's
No.
small?
Okay.
No, Reduce doesn't give you disadvantage.
So it's just a straight attack roll then.
Yeah, she just becomes small. But yeah.
Fuck her up. Just kill her.
Rolling
Ask
to
this
attack.
dice do it.
Nat 20.
Nice! Just kill her.
Okay. And Ven?
13 to hit.
13 just hits actually. Yeah,
Wow.
just hits. Because she doesn't have the armor on anymore. The mage armor. So yeah. So okay. Yeah, so both of you melee attacks do the damage of the melee attacks.
Net 20.
17.
17 points of damage. Ven?
6.
6. So as she dashes past you, she gets onto the coupling. Both the swings, one from a short sword and one from a long sword, slash towards her back. The small creature now towards her back. She gets on the coupling and just topples over the side and just
Suck it, bitch.
just disappears.
Bye.
Yeah, she just disappears. Okay. End of her turn. The assassin now has to go. Taken a lot of damage. Kinda does a perception check. Does not pass the perception check, but either way, scans past Soul and Van, and you kind of get the idea that it's trying to find where Alina is, but cannot see where she is.
Nice. Works out well in the end.
And so now he is gonna use his action to disengage, so he doesn't take the attacks of opportunity and run back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Dude, Alina should turn herself into a plant more often. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Just
is
done that at the start.
End of that creature's turn, you have the one who tried to put himself out with put a fire of himself, sees all of his friends running the opposite direction, and so he follows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, moves the full movement that he can, and just cause he can, he has one last scorching ray, and he's very pissed off. He aims it at Bottom, and he just
No!
No!
Bottom's been pelting him the whole time.
Bro, I sort of got if Bottom dies.
Justice for Borton.
We'll have
Two
free
hit
alcohol.
Bottom. 2 hit Bottom. And that would be cocked. Okay. And 8 plus, that's 12 points of damage to Borton. Borton's still standing. But you
Ah.
see he
Boy.
starts to like whir in his place. He's taken a lot of damage from that. Yep. That was just a spiteful move more than anything, because he's been pelted with glass bits and his face is now bleeding because of that crit glass bottle hitting his face. Yep. The next one, she's also gonna run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Cat monk. It is your turn.
I'm gonna.
You can
I
give
can't.
a little bit of chase if you want.
Isn't this all on
Don't do
fire though,
it.
and you have to do the acrobatics as well?
You would have to do the acrobatics.
Do I have a
yes.
chance of falling off and dying?
You have a chance of falling for sure.
Just don't do it, for fuck's sake.
I mean, you saw what
Can't
happened.
you astral yourself?
No, he can't astral his body, but he can attempt to do the acrobatics. If you feel like you're good at acrobatics, then yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, I'm purely a chunky monkey, baby.
Chunky cat,
Um,
but yeah.
What is this at the top part of this carriage? Is that like a wing of something else?
This is what? Which this one?
Up here, where I'm pinging, like on the second carriage. And
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the wing of the other flying machine that they
There's
seem to be running
another
towards.
one.
There were two.
Of course, there's.
They seem to be running towards that direction.
There's not much to do, is there? Are we chasing them? Can I? Can I lasso this guy with the rope I still have from Soul a while ago?
Fucking 30 feet less bro.
Don't call me a
Do it.
fucking cat monk
Do
for
it.
no reason.
You
Do it.
can because the rope is 50 feet long.
Bam!
So you can try to like.
Bro, now you non-believer. I've got 6 arms here, buddy. All right. Right. I don't even know what. Like, okay, I try lasso. Oh, it's a fucking snake assassin.
No, yeah, but he's not in the snake form right now.
Yeah. But I'm wondering
Try and
if I
drag
do.
him under the carriage.
Jesus Christ! I just want.
Oh.
I want information. I don't want to fucking drag him onto the carriage.
It's obvious what they want. God.
I lasso
Don't-
to try. Just lasso to try catch him in the upper half, like his upper torso.
Okay.
I don't even. What do I roll for that?
Just a regular dexterity plus, D20 plus dexterity modifier plus proficiency bonus.
Bro, honestly, I'm more of a cowboy than a monk at this point. Jesus Christ.
Still works.
Cowboy.
We should get him a hat when we get to the Golden City. Little yeehaw cowboy
The
hat.
yeehaw hat.
17 plus 4 plus 2, so 23.
23. So as you pull out the rope and you see the robot kind of running away from you, can you describe yourself as you?
So I like Nod whispers, he's like, "You don't, yeah, it's too far for you, you fucking fat bastard." So I'm like,
Not
"Don't
bad,
worry." So I start like swinging it. Then I realize I don't have enough momentum to reach that far. So my other 2 arms are like, and it looks like I'm having a silent disco night, and it like generates enough fucking force to like toss it at him, and it like
Okay.
it, like a cartoon just wraps around like and like
Yep.
tightens on him, and then it like pulls him and attempts to pull him down.
Okay. I would say that's your whole action, including
Yeah.
the pull. Can you make a
That's
strength check?
fucking
Can you make a strength check to pull?
What's my strength at? 6 minus 1. 12 minus 1, 11.
He rolled a 7. So as you pull, you see he runs and he just lurches forward and he gets pulled backwards, and now he's like here.
Get over here!
And he's bound. He's tied to you essentially.
Beauty.
Okay. End of your turn, Nad. From the top where you are, you can see previously where there was nobody there. Now there's a rope that suddenly just flies outwards, pulls, and you can see the automaton that's kind of like at the door. You just barely see it from where you are.
So that's a rope going from cat monk to the automaton, right?
Yeah. Like basically like this. Yeah.
Go fuck up your.
Oh man, I want to do something really stupid. How taut is the rope? Is the rope really tight?
What are you fucking...
Like
At
he
this
would be
point-
pulling at it, right? Like he
Yeah.
would be holding.
He
Yeah.
wants to run on it.
What, are you tight roping this? Like tight walking? What
Well,
is
I have 2 options. Well, I can't even talk to you guys, but I have 2 options. I can either jump over, or I can try to jump in there. So I don't want to
This
jump
is
and fall off.
This is your own. This is not talking to himself because he
Well,
can't.
I'm here, right? Is there a jump distance that is like I have, or how do I know what it is?
Technically, if you do a running jump, it would be there is a jump distance, but
Right.
you would definitely be able to
Like, would I be able to try to jump for here?
across to the other cabin, like rooftop to rooftop.
Yeah.
It is half of your full movement. So if you look at this,
Ah,
it's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. But you
So-
would need a bit of a running jump, but yeah.
All right. So can I do that, or will I have to roll for something, or?
No, you should be
Okay.
fine. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
running
gonna,
jump.
yeah, I'm gonna basically jump over. How do I do that? I'm just gonna put myself here, and I'm on the roof. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll jump over to the other roof.
Yeah.
And I'm going to. So what?
But now you just
15.
and
And then I'm gonna use the next 15 to just run along the roof towards here. I can't move myself because I'm in the wall.
oh, I'll put you here then.
Yeah. I'm basically just gonna try and run as much as. Oh, actually, I guess I could go through the window.
Where are you trying to run?
It's gonna be nice being the only Xboxy in the team.
I'm going to. Can I, from up there, do I have enough movement, and if I use a bonus action or whatever, to climb down, enter the window, and just be like here or something?
You still have feline agility, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Then you can use feline agility to get through the window and land in the carriage around here.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and how much movement do I have left?
I'll about 20 feet.
20
Yeah,
feet?
maybe
So
20
from
feet.
here, so 1,
Yeah,
2...
you are now in the carriage.
So I can
so
basically
Bennett-
get up to this guy, right, with 20 feet?
Yeah. Then
Alright.
Cat Monk and Soul just suddenly see from the other carriage, not just ping through the window, lands inside, and just dashes right to the other guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my hits on this guy.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Action, bonus action.
Just action first.
This rogue tabaxi shit, man.
That's box. What is that? 19.
19 definitely hits. That's your action.
So, okay, I'm gonna roll my damage first.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. What is that? 1 so 3d6. 14. 19 points of damage on him.
19 points of damage. So as you run forward, you just stab him straight in the
Yeah,
back.
I'm just gonna stab him as
Yeah.
he's running, because that's what I do best.
Stab him straight in the back. And as he's there, he runs. He sees you coming. You stab him right back. And he just collapses onto the ground.
Okay,
He's
so
just gone.
he's gone. And
Yeah.
then I'm go. Oh, well, I can't do anything. I use 1, 2, 3.
I was yelling, keep one alive.
Do I still have movement? I use. Where was I? Was here, right? So 1.
He was
2,
here.
1. Would that
like-
be 15 or 20?
So
here?
that'll be 5, 10, 15. So you have 5 more feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the next one with my offhand.
So offhand swing.
Yeah, I'm gonna offhand swing against her.
But no sneak attack
No
this time.
way, man.
Yeah, no sneak attack and no +5, so that's fine. It's just Oh no, that's a fucking
whiff.
10.
Yeah, so you just whoosh, and she saw you take down her partner, and so she just ducks out of the way as your sword just swings, whiffs through the air, as she kind of dodges you and tries to run up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
And on
Hello.
that turn, Alina,
Am I still a plant?
Is blunt.
it is the start of your turn.
Oh,
And
no
so-
longer blunt.
As you were a potted plant before, and you were just there like wiggling your little leaves. The next thing you know, as you blink as a plant, I don't know how you're gonna do that, but just picture it. As you blink as a plant, you realize, oh, you're back to yourself again. And Silene, you see next to you, the plant just, whoop, there's like a puff of smoke, and Alina's back where she is, and you're like, what?
What? 6 seconds of what?
Alina, you are no longer a plant.
That's probably the most confusing 6 seconds of both Alina and Silene's life.
That has never
Okay.
happened to you before, Alina.
And it's like
So
finally
you're like,
green.
you're like, what the fuck?
Okay, am I allowed to move and
Yeah,
see
you can
what
move.
I can see?
You can move, of course. You're no longer a plant. You can move your full movement if you want.
Everybody's dead. But Nard is. Where is Nard? Nard.
Not
Nard's
if
in
you-
The other cabin absolutely going crazy.
Okay.
He's going sicko mode in here.
Like, just living his dream, like stab,
He,
stab,
he
stab.
rolled like a 19 for damage. That's like my hit dice.
It was that +1 sword, man.
Yeah.
Her health is still quite high. The woman in front of Nard, right?
The one in front of Nard.
There's still one here as well.
Yeah, there's one
left
here.
over.
Right here. Right in front of the fire.
But that's a robot, right? That's an automaton.
Oh, is
that's
he not
an
dead
automaton.
yet?
Yeah, that's the
He's
reason
been
why I'm like,
lassoed.
fuck it, whatever.
It's a
He's been-
lassoed bar.
Yeah, he's been roped in by Catmonk, and Catmonk is trying to pull him into the carriage right now.
No,
The
get
one-
him out.
The one that Nard is chasing, based off what you can see at this distance, does not seem to have taken any damage. But Nard, as you run up, you just see Nard manage to like pull his short sword back, and you assume he just tried to swing at her, but didn't manage to hit.
Okay, so this one that Catmonk's got him quite. Is he like bound or like
Yeah,
he can't like wriggle free?
He can try to wriggle free, but right now he has like a rope around him.
Remember,
And you do know
Okay.
for a fact that this automaton can change into like a snake. So if
Mm.
he does that, then obviously he would break out of the bound.
Help the shit
of
out
the
of him.
binding.
Just kill
For
him.
fuck. Okay. My fireball range is quite far, so
You can
I'm
hit
gonna
him. You
yeah,
can
I'm
definitely hit him. Yeah.
stay back.
before you do anything, Catmonk yells over to Alina and says, if you want to be a snake charmer, I've got a pan flute in me bag. If you want to give it a go, love.
And Alina has no idea what he said.
Alina's still a bit dazed. She's just trying to come to after she was a bloody
Yeah.
plant.
Because she was a plant for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Okay.
off. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try and. Oh, well, I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna go all the way back here, which I think I should still be able. I can still see him.
Yeah,
and
you can.
My firebolt's
Just
quite
barely.
far. So
I think so.
it's 120 feet.
Yeah, you definitely can hit him.
So I definitely can hit him.
With
Right,
firebolt, yeah.
You have to roll
Okay,
the
so I roll for a hit, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
So
One.
D20 plus your spell attack.
So plus it says hit +5. So I just click that and it rolls it.
Yeah. You
no.
literally can do that on the. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. 9.
Is it 9?
With a +5.
Okay.
She rolled a 4. Damn.
So you fire the bolt, but unfortunately the bolt goes wide, and you're like,
Ah, fuck. Okay.
bonus action? No bonus action? If
Oh,
you don't have a bonus action, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't have any bonus.
Okay, so
So.
that was the moment where, if you wanted, you could have used Tides of Chaos so that your attack roll had advantage, and then
Mhm.
you could, because you're not used to it.
Ah!
No, because
Yeah.
you're not used to it, I can allow you to use it now.
Am I still allowed to use it if it's a cantrip, not a spell?
You can, as long as it's an attack roll, and that was an attack roll. So if you want to, I will allow you to use it now because you're still not used to it yet, but you can do
Okay.
that. Okay, so
That's
then
it.
you roll again. Roll with advantage, so roll again essentially. Take the higher
Okay.
number. That was a 9, so take the higher number.
Oh, it's still shit. 14.
Just barely. So it still misses, unfortunately.
That's
You
okay.
feel the surge of power again, that kind of
Ugh.
moves your finger, kind of, but you fire off and it still misses, unfortunately.
Do
Yeah.
I have to do the wild magic?
No. That's up to me.
I don't want to be a plant anymore.
That's up to me. So
Okay.
that would be, well, it's not always a plant. Sometimes you get like
Pretty cool shit. Yeah.
other effects. But yeah, so that's the end of your turn. Stylene.
I would like to run up to here. And
Eileen!
I thought something was gonna be like, I would like to rage, and I'm like, whoa, fuck, what?
I would like to cast level 2 hold person on this target.
Nice.
Oh.
Now the play's coming.
Playing
Okay.
the game.
Okay.
Man, that's the man.
Spell save DC of 14.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Spell save DC of 14. Wisdom. Let me check what their wisdom saving throw is.
Wait, how big is that can that you have to use 2 hands to grab it?
It's,
Hmm?
it's a huge one.
This
He
is
just does.
too.
I grab the can like this. And he's like,
Because that's how we drink our tea. 2 pans.
Roll the net one.
Nice
Ooh.
one, Ray. Fucking
Roll the
fighting
net.
coming in clutch.
Roll the net one. Okay.
Like on any sort of damage or on the end of the turn, they can try break out of it.
You can try to break out of it. Yeah. Okay. So can you describe yourself as you run forward and cast the spell?
I would like to run forward and cast the spell from my focus, which is like on my ring, I suppose.
Yep.
And
And
then
you just
it's
fire
all-
off the spell.
Yeah, is it a projectile? It doesn't say anything here.
It's not a projectile, but as you cast the spell and you feel the wave of magic emerge and like fly out from your ring, you
Is it
see
like
Nad.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just like an invisible kind of like
The
beam
whole-
that flies out.
yeah.
Yeah, and you don't see it because you're a bit too far away. But Nad, as you kind of pull your short sword back from your missed attack previously, and you prepare for your next hit, you see from before you, previously where she was about to duck and run, she just kind of freezes in place, and she's like,
Mm.
and for a moment you're like, whoa, why is she just frozen? But yeah, she's freezing in place, and she's like, ugh, and just stops moving.
Okay.
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 End of Silene's turn. Is that the end of the turn, Silene, or are you doing more things?
Yeah. Oh, I can use my bonus action and try hit this guy.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can.
Nice.
Archer.
Yeah. That is I think it's 17 actually. Yeah, 17 to hit.
17 indefinitely hits. Roll for damage.
And it is let me see. 1d8 plus wisdom. Oh, fuck. 5 damage on that guy.
That's still a lot. Okay. So, as Silene runs up, raises the ring, fires off the hold person, her other hand just comes forward and flings this beam of light towards the automaton, and you see a beam of light just smash into it along the sides.
bonk.
End of Silene's turn. Borton, who has taken some damage from Scorching Ray. The
Come on,
guy,
Morton, do this last one in.
the guy who shot the Scorching Ray at him is unfortunately dead because Nat just stabbed him right in the back and he just fell.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like, kind of looks to you, Nat, and goes, I wanted that. Oh well.
Kill this
Pulls
one.
out,
And I point to the.
yeah,
to-
pulls out 2 more bottles, flings one towards the one in front of you, Nat, and flings one
Mhm.
towards the automaton.
Nice. Oh wait, no.
No,
Oh, he.
Other one, other one, other one.
No, he wouldn't know.
Oh,
Yeah, he wouldn't know.
Yeah, he wouldn't know that whole. Yeah.
Yeah. So the first one
Oh my,
was
imagine getting knocked out by Borden.
18, and the second one was non-net 20, which means both hit.
All
He's
that effort, right? Oh wait, they get to roll to. Yeah, they don't.
yeah.
necessarily break
So
it, yeah.
2, that is 7 points of damage for the automaton in front, and
You can see
4
the
points of
exhibit.
damage for the one that is being held. And he's going to try to break free using a wisdom saving throw
I
against
was reading
14.
I was reading it again. It just says the target must be paralyzed for duration at the end of each of its turn. It doesn't say anything about taking damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that was how I remembered it. Hang on.
That's how
Yeah,
I thought it
so
was as
yeah,
well.
so yeah,
I'm
nothing
not
happens.
sure.
So he doesn't actually roll it until his turn. So he's still he's basically frozen, and he just takes the bottle to the face because
Yeah.
she can't dodge out of the way. Yeah.
Sucker.
Okay. End of Bolton's turn. The other one is gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You can
6,
non-lethal
No.
7, 8, 9.
Sorry.
capture her, non-lethal her.
Nah. Still stab.
It's
As-
auto crit if you hit.
Nah, it's alright.
Okay. End of both of them, they are running on the other. They exited out the other end of the cabin. So it is now your turn. You are here behind Catmonk, or rather sharing the same space as Catmonk.
Can I use the rope that he's still tied to, and then just use it to pull him off the train?
Wait,
You could pull it towards you. You could try pulling it towards you, and
Okay,
then
I'm imagining
with
I'm just pulling it and then getting him to smack onto the side of the.
yeah.
The
So
skull smack in the
with
middle.
okay, so the combined effort of you, Cat Monk, and Ven as well, you would be able to do that.
Okay, let's do that.
So okay, Cat Monk, Soul, and Ven, strength checks.
Do we not want him as a prisoner?
No, we got the other one.
It's
that
a robot.
Doug
It's
got.
fucking useless.
Yeah.
Me more.
The automaton doesn't speak. The face of the
Uh,
automaton, the mask of the
the other
automaton has no
one.
mask. It has no mouth.
18 minutes, 17.
17? Yeah,
That's probably
okay.
not-
Soul,
Meow.
14.
14. Ven,
19 minus 1, so 18.
okay. The three of you just, and as you pull him forward, and he reaches basically the front of all of you, all three of you kind of look down at the automaton and just push it.
Nice.
with- And it's almost unnerving because it makes no sound as it just flies off the.
Plummets
It just
off.
looks up and just silent.
Let go of
as
the
it
rope
just falls.
catwalk.
Whoa!
Kevin just holds
Yeah.
on for
And
dear
Cameron
life.
quickly like. Yeah,
Oh,
but he
man.
falls off the side of the train.
Nice.
Just silently falls off the side of the train.
I guess.
Okay.
So, can Soul jump that? Otherwise, he's just gonna go and try to take the helmet from this as a trophy.
You want to try and grab the helmet from the one that's falling, essentially.
No, this one that's dead.
The one
Oh, yeah,
that's
sure.
in the train.
Sure, yeah, that's easy enough.
So I'm just taking its clockwork automaton
Yeah.
as a trophy.
So you just go to it and kind of like pluck out the head. Yep.
And then I'm raising it up to see if my god
Okay.
is watching.
Okay. End of Soul's turn. Ven.
There's no more targets to hit, so she's just gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself.
You have this guy.
Nah.
But we want
we-
him alive, so it's okay.
She hasn't taken much damage, but yeah.
I'm on 6 health, what do you mean I haven't taken much damage?
No. Her, not you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but yeah, cast
Okay,
Cure
focus
Wounds.
level
Fine.
wounds. I'm fine. I'm only just slightly bleeding out from all of my orifices, but
So you
otherwise
cast-
I am okay.
You cast Cure Wounds on yourself.
How much is it?
1d8 plus your Wisdom modifier.
Okay.
Unless it's level 2, then it's 2d8.
Nah, I don't have any level 2 stuff.
Then 1d8.
Okay. So that's 3 plus my wisdom, which is 2, so I heal 5 for 11. And yep, that's it for me.
Okay. So you heal 11, so you're back to 17.
No. I'm back to 11.
Back to 11. Okay. Cool. End of your turn. That was your action.
Yep.
You have a bonus action and a movement. Do you want to do
Oh.
anything with that?
There's nothing to do now, so Virus
Okay.
and I are just gonna pack up.
Okay.
Pick it up, dude.
End of Ven's turn. End of Ven's turn
I'm gonna
is
go over to this guy and start salvaging.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Okay. So end of Ven's turn is actually the top of the round. At the top of the round, you see the wing along the side and the contraption that's along the side that's currently burning. You hear a very, very loud, like almost like the bending of metal. And through the windows, those of you who are near the windows, through the windows you see the entire contraption on the side just start to bend and start to collapse, and you hear the screech of metal as the legs, the dragonfly-like legs along the side kind of start to tear parts of the metal bits of the exterior of the train off. The entire contraption just falls and just disappears off the side of the train.
Yeah.
Not
Fuck
bad.
you. Not
Right.
bad.
There we go. Let me just remove the fire as well. Doing some
Nice.
I think there might be some flames left, but let's just ignore that.
It would
Okay.
still be on fire a bit, right? It's fine.
Yeah, that makes
it's fine.
that makes
It's-
narrative sense.
It's fine. It's okay. So, so that's the top of the round. Back to this woman's turn. I believe hold person is at the end of their turn that they can make it, which means even if she succeeds now, it will be the end of her turn.
Yeah, at the end of
So
each
yeah,
turn.
so she's gonna roll now and see if she succeeds. Against a 14. Yes, she succeeds. 15. But it's the end of her turn, so she can't do anything.
Yeah.
So she's no longer paralyzed, but she can't do anything.
Nice.
Okay, so end of their turn, Catmonk.
Hey, nice.
You are at the door, and you kind of just
Um,
peep out just to see the automaton fall, and now you're just like back at the door.
Inspired by Ned's Bexy, athleticism, acrobaticism, I try to hop the train.
Short circuited there for a sec, bro.
You full on buffeted for a hot second.
22.
Sorry, what was it you want to do again?
I wanna hop the flamer fencer break the
You go to the other side?
the side.
Yeah, then that's easy. 22 will be here. Yeah,
Ba ba.
easy enough.
Hey.
And then I zoom.
And you
zoom,
see
broom,
Nad.
broom. I use feline agility. Zoom zoom broom broom.
Yep.
To the other side.
Yep.
And attempt to use my arms
Non-lethal
Should've-
though, right?
bonker a non-lethal bonk in the head to knock her out.
Unk. Okay. You have to do enough damage to do that, but first of all, try and see if you hit first. You have advantage because you're flanking.
Yep.
Yep. So
Okay,
roll for that.
3. 16.
16. 16 definitely hits. Roll for damage.
Let's go.
Also, because you have
Uh,
astral arms, you could technically be here. Because 10
It's
feet.
extra dunk material if you're right next to them. It's like
I mean,
There's more
yeah.
donker.
But yeah,
donk-
either way,
more
you will
donk.
hit. So roll for damage. That's your
Yeah,
first punch.
1d4 plus 5.
5 points of damage. Okay, that's your first punch. What
My
about
first
your
bonk.
follow-up bonk?
What's the state of my little wizard friend over here?
She does not look like she's taken a lot of damage, but she is like in a panic state, looking around her and attempting to find the best way to escape. So yeah.
Good luck with that.
Can I aim my next bonk on her knee to sort of try like break it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Make a attack roll.
7. I go again. 20 plus 5. Natty 20.
Okay, no, nat 20. So
Yeah.
2 hits, and one of them is a nat 20. Okay, roll for your damage.
A 1 for each knee, baby.
Yeah, roll for your damage.
1d3 plus.
There's no 1d3. There's 1d4. There's no
Sorry,
1d3.
3. Sorry. 3 plus 3. 3 plus
All right.
6 points of damage.
and,
Okay.
Yeah, another 3 plus 3, so 12 points altogether.
12 points of damage. Okay, cool. Another 6. So
Not
that'll
trying to
be-
kill her. Yeah,
Okay,
plus.
so as you see your first hit her in decks her in the face, and she's like, ugh, and both your other arms just duck
Yeah.
at the knee, and she just falls to the ground, like, ugh, just falls to the ground, and she's not like crouched on the ground almost. Yep, unable to really escape you and not both. So end of your turn, Catmonk.
I start posing, like while she's on knees. I'm like, Tabaxi gang, brother.
Gang, gang.
Now I'm just imagining Catmonk with like the Mandeville.
yeah. That's Catmonk.
Okay, Catmonk.
End my turn.
And after Catmonk's turn, we have Nad.
So
Follow
she's
that
like what? She's like stumped
that's an
over, or
onslaught.
she's
She is.
kneeling.
She's
or
not.
Like, what is she
She's
like?
not knocked out, but
Right.
because she got decked in the knees, she's kind of like crouched
Her-
over on the ground now, panting, but
So
not
she's
knocked out.
at she's not at our same height.
On all
basically.
fours,
She's like-
yeah, she's on all fours. right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take my short sword, but I'm gonna be very careful to use the flat of it, so it,
Yep.
to hit her with
The
the flat of
pommel.
it. Just end up.
Pang.
I guess Ned would know where would not kill her, basically, to
Yeah.
be like, yeah. So just to bonk her on the head to knock her out, non-lethally.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
with
make my
advantage.
oh, I have advantage as well. Thank you.
Yeah, with
for coming
advantage
here.
and sneak attack.
Okay, that is a 21 to hit. And
Yes.
and thank God for advantage because it's a net one as well. So plus sneak attack.
Yep.
Holy. 21 points of damage.
21 points of damage.
Non-lethal,
bad.
man.
So you flip
Non-lethal
over
though,
your
non-lethal.
yeah. You flip over to the pommel of your short sword, and you just bonk near the back of the neck, at
Bonk.
the base of the skull.
Yeah.
And as you just smack it really hard, she's on all fours. You hit, and she just slumps,
Okay.
and she's just out cold.
And then as I guess bonus action or whatever I can do, I just want to start tying her up with the rope I have.
Okay.
I don't have to like be able to do it. I just want to start doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that being said, we have ended combat
Woo!
because
Yes, guys.
we have
I
ended
actually
combat.
did not think
All
we would make
according
it
to
out that
plan, guys.
With the thing as well.
Strategy.
This fucking thing better be worth it. I swear to God.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hope so.
So that is
Wait, I have a roll.
end of combat,
Yeah. I do.
but we're not technically out of like. Well, we're not technically at peace yet because you have someone that's tied there. But as everything
Yeah,
starts to clear, the dust starts to clear. You do see as well at the very front the wing of the contraption disengages, and for a moment, for those of you in like the drink cabin, which is this cabin, the cabin shakes a bit, and you see through outside the walls, the contraption kind of disengages itself and just flies off.
Okay, that's fine. But we got this one alive. Cool.
You got one alive.
Am I free to loot? Well, I guess I'll be tying her up. But I want to check on
You
this
would
guy
be
as well.
tying her up right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'll
as
start
we
looting at this.
end combat, Stylene and Alina can decide what to do. Van and Viros are trying to dismantle the clockwork automaton before them. I would say at this point as well, Borton would have left the bartending counter to
Watson
try
has
and
left
put
the
out
building.
the flames.
Oh, so he's at the
because-
edge. I run
yeah,
over.
he-
And no,
oh,
just kick him out. Fuck
He's
off.
trying to put out the flames, which is understandable.
Sparta
Okay.
kick him off the train.
Yeah.
Sorry, just so it's not like a million times, I just while I'm tying her up, do you think I could just slowly quickly rifle through her pockets and stuff? Just so I don't have to be like, I tie her up and then I investigate.
Yeah,
What I mean?
yeah. So, just make an investigation check while you do that.
Sure.
And I would also say you would just do it together with the one that is right next to you, who you stabbed in the back.
Well, that is a 15. Wait,
15?
Yeah, sorry, 15. Yeah.
Yeah, so for both of them, as you search through, the only thing that really seems to be of interest is the fact that they each have just a regular rapier, both of them, but also they have this like backpack gadget contraption thing that looks as though part of their magic comes from it. You're not entirely sure how it works, but
Interesting.
knowing that you also have Ven, who is very into all these scrap stuff, it may be a good idea to just give it a.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that on the
Oh,
side.
and you also find. Hang on.
For Ven.
You also find 26 gold pieces in total from both of them.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just note that down for now.
Yeah.
26.
Ven, can you make an investigation check because you're searching the clockwork creature?
Investigation.
Yeah.
17.
17? Okay, so you try to dismantle the assassin. You manage to remove its limbs from the joints. You can't quite figure out exactly how this automaton changes into a snake-like form. It doesn't seem to make sense for you, but you do know that you managed to remove the body parts. You also find that they have a rapier on them as well, similar, just a regular rapier.
As well.
But as you remove the body parts, you also notice near its chest is a very familiar looking like a rounded core, which didn't actually go off this time from this creature, even though it regularly would. And you're like, okay, I can still salvage this. What for whatever reason it didn't go off, I can still salvage this, which is kind of like an explosive core of some sort. Yep.
And I'll just pocket it for now.
Okay. The rest
I'll
of
keep
you.
the rest of its parts as well.
Yeah,
in case
I know.
Pyrotos needs it.
Yeah, I know. I'm assuming you every time you have these
Yeah,
kind
I
of
just
spare
assume that
parts.
I keep anything that is vaguely made of metal.
Okay. Tylene and Alina, what might you be doing in this situation?
They're taking a lot of damage. I'm just gonna be sitting down here.
Would I need to do like an acrobatics check to get into the other carriage?
Right now, because it's no longer in combat, so there's no immediate danger that you have to dodge. I would say you can just very, very carefully make your way across, and it should still be fine. It was only
Okay.
in combat because it's like in the heat of battle and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But right now, because the battle's over, it's fine.
Okay.
Important is really taken out the fire anyway. So
Yeah. Would I be able to? So this woman in front of Nard, is she fully
She's
tied up?
unconscious and tied
she's
up. Yeah.
unconscious at the moment and tied up, and her any dangerous things that she might be holding,
Mhm.
like her rapier and the thing that allows her to cast spells and all that, Nat has already removed.
Oh, she's unconscious.
She's unconscious and she's being tied up.
Do we know if she has spell slots left?
But does
You don't
Doesn't
really
matter if
know.
she's knocked out.
Wouldn't know.
You don't. Yeah, but she's knocked out right
She's
now,
tied up anyway.
and she's knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't cast without.
Okay. I
I
just yeah.
I bend down and I ask her, "Have you heard this tune before?" And I reach into my bag and I pull out the pan flute and I
Yes.
play "Eye of the Tiger."
Yeah.
To
An
the
original by
unconscious.
me.
To the unconscious woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
He doesn't wake her up. He just plays the pamphlet.
He just plays the fan flute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If we are, can I go over to Bolton, and just be like, Bolton,
Yeah.
we saw all those bottles you threw, mate. Well done.
Just protecting the cabin. I mean,
Do we?
and you can see now as you're talking to Bolton that because he took 2 scorching rays to the face,
Mhm.
that while he's not a very well maintained robot to begin with, automaton to begin with, but bits and pieces of his chest now are actually like smoking and like charred a little bit, and he's still chugging on. Yeah.
What a trooper.
Would I know if Bolton's hired by like the train, or is like is in the Golden City are robots like, or like are they like sentient people beings too? Like, do they live lives, or is it just like a thing that like, is hired and is a robot?
It's a slightly more intelligent automaton, but automatons like these are usually like not hired, but they're created
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
sole purpose.
So they're just service bots. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Max.
Yeah.
Would you be able to? My screen's all just gone black.
Your screen went black.
Yeah, it looks like I'm in some freaky shadow realm. See anyone else? I can like just see the carriage just looks really dark by myself. It's really weird. Like I can see the
What?
carriage. It's just like looks like all the lights have gone out in it. It's really creepy.
Lena came back from being a potted plant and
I know.
ended up in the shadow realm.
Hang on. Let me try doing something. Okay.
I thought it was purposeful at first. I was like,
Now your entire map should be black, right? You
no,
shouldn't be able to see anything, right?
I
No,
can
but
still
you shouldn't.
see-
But you shouldn't be able to see Alina's token, right?
Oh yeah, no, I can't see anyone
Okay.
anymore.
Okay, hang on.
Hey! Oh, it's
Can
quite
you see
joyous,
everybody
my
else
shadow
now?
realm. I can see everyone else. Sorry.
Yeah, you can see it.
Carry on. As
So
you
you
were,
don't
I'm
have
so
you don't
sorry.
have a shadow realm anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So in the meantime, while you're waiting for your prisoner to kind of wake up again or forcibly wake her up, is
Can
there
we
anything
drag
you
her
want?
back to our cabin?
Yeah, of course.
I
So
want
you
to stand on a chair and kind of yell out to these noble people.
okay. And you can see previously where they were like hiding under the tables. They kind of slowly coming out and they just looking around and looking at like the mess in the cabin. Yeah.
And I want to be like, well then, looks like the danger's gone, as you are all are noble people, and we are adventurers. Remember us. If you ever need any help, any jobs to be done, if you need any kind of errands to be solved, or if you'd like to give us money, that would be great too. Just remember us. We did, save your life.
We need a name. We need like a group name.
Yeah. So as soon as you say that,
Fuck.
you see Thornley
No.
over there. He goes, and what might we address all of you as? How do we go looking for an esteemed bunch of adventurers such as yourself?
Here's our business card.
Soldiers.
No.
Circus freaks.
It has to be something to do with a
I like
pancake,
that
right?
too. We are. I'm gonna go with this one, out, boys. Don't blame me if it's bad. We are known as the
Then
circus.
Ben pipes up before Soul can finish, and she just says, "Why don't you pay us first before you find out?"
Yes. What she says.
She jingles her coin pouch with spare. Please pay us for our services before you can find out who we are.
He slowly nods and yeah, of course, you saved our lives after all. And you see he pulls out like a what looks like a money pouch from underneath where he was hiding, and he starts counting. And seeing Soul, you're right in front of him, he recognizes you from the last time you talked to him, but of course now your clothes are all ripped and stuff. And he looks at you and he goes, "My good sir, you shouldn't enter the Golden City looking like that with all your clothes. You know what?" And as he says that, he kind of pulls out more coins from the pouch, and he hands it over to you, Soul. And he goes, "Give yourself a new pair of suit, would you?"
Much obliged. Much obliged. We may call upon you in the Golden City if your address is welcoming and.
Can I at this point yell across and be like, Lord Thornley, while we're on that, do you think you could Lord Thornley, what have you? While we're on that, do you mind, seeing you're as important as you are, writing a writ or a recommendation so we could show it in the presence of other nobles, just in case our helpfulness is ever questioned?
Oh, yes, I'm able to do so,
Just something simple.
but you might need to come and get it only from me at my residence in the
That's
Golden
fine.
City, if you don't mind. And
Thank
as
you.
he says that, he kind of gives you like as he writes a quick address on a piece of paper and he gives it to you, so as well, like a parchment, and he just gives it to you. He before that he also gave you 120 gold pieces
Nice.
plus that address that he gives you. Yeah. And he's like, "That should be enough. Now your names or name, if you will."
Well, I was gonna go
And
off
you
what
see, as you
Cat said.
no,
And
but
just-
and you say as soon as he asks this, the other noble people that are in here are actually also kind of like listening curiously. They don't say anything. They just kind of nod and kind of thank you, but they don't say anything. They're just listening. Yeah.
I was gonna yell out, but I guess, well, I don't know. I guess it'd be weird for us to confer at this point and be like, oh, what should we call it? And I was
What
gonna go
the
off what.
You could
guys?
decide later. You could decide later, and they just be like, "We'll get back to you then."
TBA.
That's weird, right?
To be announced.
Well,
You
I was
can.
I was going to go off what Cat said and just say that we are called the circus, because we're all clowns here. But I guess we can say to be announced or
You
something
can
like
say
that.
to be announced, yeah. It's up to you. It's up to you.
Okay, player talk real quick right now. What is it? Let's just decide.
I reckon
Easy.
the name should be Spot the Dragonborn.
Okay, if you want, we can take a very quick real life break, and then we come
What
back, and then we'll decide on name, and then we'll continue with the RP. That's up to you.
That's fine.
That
I
sounds
Okay.
don't,
Yeah.
I don't mind if you want. Yeah, I don't mind a break. I could use a break actually.
Is that
Okay.
no to Spot the Dragonborn or?
So we'll come back like 3:30. If you're here earlier, you can just start thinking
Yeah,
of like the
17 minutes.
the
Yeah.
name. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
IRL break.
Oh, thank you. Break time.
gonna
Well,
put a pin in it.
yeah. Our name is
I
Pin
think
in
you
it.
should do a
Just say-
poll.
Just say like, look, we're not hard to find.
Oh, just say the traveling tater tots.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I have his attention. That is exactly what I was
No.
The traveling thoughts then.
Oh,
No.
for
If she
short.
breathes, she's a thought.
Okay.
saying.
So going back into it. Okay.
Oh,
We've just
right.
finished the combat. We've just ended the actual fight with these ambushes. We managed to get them out and gone from this, at least the remaining of them away from the train. So now the question is, after we end the fight and the nobles asked the party what their party name is, the party hasn't come up with a name yet, I assume.
He whispered him.
No, so Soul cuts them all off. It is yet to be determined. The paperwork, as I'm sure you guys all understand.
Bandits! As he like swipes me away.
You just smacked a mailed like an armored gauntlet into Cat Monk's face, so his jaw goes numb.
I'm just gonna hop up and grab Catmonk's ear and lead him
Yeah.
by the ear back to our carriage.
Yeah, just say you can find us with Kyratos for now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
At the hooves and heaves.
I've not heard of such a place, but okay.
You will, and that is a threat.
ignore her.
Oh,
and
okay.
we just drag. So we're half dragging half the party back with us,
Yep.
and we just say, gentlemen, ladies, gentlemen, please excuse us. We need to, shall we say, introduce ourselves to our new acquaintance, and then we drag the unconscious
Okay.
spellcaster
Yep.
with
Yep.
us.
Might
And I'm dragging Ben
wanna
with me too. Oh,
pluck
good,
your
nice.
ears, guys, and then I start walking with the
Yep.
team.
Yeah. So whoever's not coming, I am now dragging.
Let's go.
As you move back to the cabin, Borton goes up to the rest of the nobles who are left and who are kind of shocked at you guys saying that you might want to plug your ears. And he just goes to all of them and he goes, "Wine? Wine?"
And just say, and give that robot a tip.
Yeah.
Catmon goes back as well. Yep. So, again, same question. Because right now, your I guess I can say prisoner. Your prisoner right now is unconscious. You have the option, of course, to wake her up now, or you could wait for a bit.
Now
I
we
will
wanna
also
Oh, we're
highlight.
gonna wake her up now,
I
right?
also
bind
want to
her
highlight
to a
that.
chair first, so that
Yeah.
her fingers and toes can be ripped off
Yeah.
one by one.
But
This is going to be a very quick interrogation.
Very cool, very nice.
As I walk in, though, can I have gotten a jug of water from
yeah, of course.
Watson?
Ah,
So I'm just
just-
yeah.
Just
Wait,
slap
hang on,
them until
Max.
they
What
wake
did
up.
you want to say? I felt like you were about to say something important.
No, I was
Nope,
just
it's
about to
not.
say. I
Ah.
was just about to say that for like RP purposes, if there's anything that you want to say to each other before you actually start the interrogation, you can do it now.
Yes,
I want to thank you guys for saving my ass and
Oh, what a fucking
keeping me
loser.
protected when I was a plant.
I just
Actually,
glare.
can we ask?
Ben
Can we ask
specifically
Selena?
stood in front of you to take like 2 scorching rays. So
Yeah. Thanks.
Can we
Ben.
ask Alina? Is there anything that we need to know? Are they really after what you're holding?
I know as much as you do. I would assume that they targeted me, and the only reason I can think that they would target me is what they're after. And we overheard them saying that they were after something.
Yep. But it's
Not
not that
someone.
amulet that you're wearing.
I wouldn't think so.
We
I
wouldn't
feel
know.
like I've never
let's
been
grab us.
targeted in my
Okay.
life for my
Oh,
amulet.
right, yeah.
So I've never been targeted for this amulet. So the only thing that's changed about me, this thing that I'm now carrying from Renim, or from that Renim told us to take to the Golden City. So I think the best case scenario.
Sorry, just out
Yeah.
of game. Sorry to interrupt. Who has not your amulet that shoots fire? The